Hello my friends, RetroStu here as always. I'm going to do a short video about what I got by mail and what I found out on these last weeks, or you can say pickups, and let's see how it goes. Let's get it started. What I got from Retropolvo, that's a store here in Portugal that always have cool prices, and if you guys can check them out at Facebook, they have their store in Retropolvo. It's very easy to check out. And what I got was Golden Axe Warrior for the Master System. People say it's a bad game. Actually, I had the idea too that would be a demake and it would be very clunky and all that, but after playing, I can say it's really good and it's really well done. And if you guys have an opportunity, check it out because I was impressed and I became a fan of Golden Axe on the Master System. Let's continue. What else have I got? I got from my friend Nun Rosa. He always sends me cool stuff. He got me something I didn't have yet. Funnily, I didn't have the Justifier. Now I have the Justifier and it's pretty cool. I never thought it would be so good, and actually it's very fluent, very easy to play with, and I like it. Something else you sent me with the Justifier for my Mega CD collection. I'm not a very big fan of Mega CD, but hey, it's an offer and I couldn't say no. He sent me Lethal Enforcers. Lethal Enforcers is exactly the same game they have on Mega Drive. Probably on the Mega CD it has a little bit more, graphics and all that, but I have the cart version and I'm probably going to stick up with the cart version because actually I have my Mega CD in the box, very pretty in a corner, and I don't use it. It's something that just doesn't pull to me, at least not for now. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and say, hey, I'm going to start collecting for Mega CD and one more collection to make. That's horrible to think about. Something else that I got on by mail by a trade was Operation Wolf, and in this case, most times I do defend the Master System versions, but the NES version is like 10 times better because just one simple fact that I checked out. Of course, the Zapper on the NES is better than the light gun or light phaser or whatever, I don't remember right now, on the Master System, and the Master System card says you can play with the controller, but the truth is it doesn't have a cursor. You're playing and you notice that the screen flickers like if you were shooting the gun, but you're having a controller in your hand. So how do you play? You don't have a cursor, you can't shoot and aim. It just doesn't work. Maybe it's my version, maybe it's my console. I am playing on an old CRTV, I just don't understand. Of course, the NES version doesn't have that problem. You just grab it and you play with the Zapper, you play with the controller, and it's easy going. So, in this case, I give the Nintendo version a thumbs up, and I give the Master System version so-so. I don't think is it that great? It's not. Well, let's continue. Something else that came in that trade that I made was Spider-Man and X-Men. It's not a bad game. It was cool to see Cyclops and Wolverine in their old school clothes, from the 80s and the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. And it was cool to see him in those old school clothes and, those old school uniforms, that's what I mean. And it's not a bad game. At first I started out with Spider-Man. For the short experience I have with the game, I think you only can start out with Spider-Man. But after a while, what I found out is you can change characters from level to level. And the first time I played with Wolverine, oh my god, I just loved that experience, of course. But not a big fan of the game, at least until now, for the experience I have with it. Let's see, another game that I have that came from that trade was Top Gear. Top Gear for the NTSC Super Nintendo, the American Super Nintendo. And it's pretty cool. It's not a bad game. Just another racing game, but it's cool. It's not bad for what it is. Something really cool that a friend of mine got me, and I ended up making my own label because it didn't have a label. It's one of those illegal carts from the 80s and the 90s. These Super Nintendo and Mega Drive ones are always from the 90s. And it's pretty cool is this 8-in-1. This 8-in-1 has one game in particular that I just love on this version. It's Puzzle Bubble. Puzzle Bubble in this version is just awesome. And I like it a lot. It has Goof Troop, F-Zero, Lamborghini. It has a lot of other games I just don't remember right now, but it's pretty cool. And I like these old school pirate cards, as you can say. Something else a little bit off topic that I got was this. This is funny. Actually, this is on a old store. You know those antique stores that you get around, those kind of like flea market stores, humongous, full of stuff. And I asked the lady how much. She said €5, and I said okay, I'll take it. And it's this old Son Goku that's from, it has here on its feet saying it's from 1989, and it's from Toy Animation. It's really one of the originals, and hey, it's not in the best shape, but it's pretty cool to have. And it ended up coming home with me. Nothing else to say about it, okay? So, my friends, hope you liked the video. Be well.